Happy day 5 of the reading rush, guys.
Finally, I have The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. This is the longest book on my TBR. It's over 400 pages, and if you can see, the font on the page is fairly small. This was a gift from Emily from M Likes Books, and this was to read a book with a title that has 5 or more words in it.
Good morning, guys. It is 8:30, almost. It's like 8:25, so I really need to hightail the fuck out of here. I just wanted to come in and let you know that the book that I will be focusing on today is going to be Club Dead by Charlaine Harris. I'm like 107 pages into this, so I'm nearly 40% of the way through, I think, and I didn't pick any of this up last night. I just went pretty much straight to bed after I'd edited my thumbnail and stuff. So this is what we are going to be focusing in on today, and it fulfills the prompt to read a book with a non-human main character, as well as the Bookopoly prompt to read a paranormal or magical realism, and the Book Junkie Trials prompt, I think it's Dwarf Mount. So that is what we will be reading today. I am just going to head to work now. I don't know if you heard, I think I stopped recording just after it finished, but there's a thunderstorm starting out there. So I'm gonna go drive to work and hope that the thunderstorm holds off for a while. I don't mind the thunderstorm because it's really hot and the storm will bring the temperature down a bit. Just don't really want to get caught in the rain, especially when I've actually managed to put a little bit of makeup on today. But I'm going to head off to work and I will check in with you guys this afternoon to let you know if I have made any progress on Club Dead. So I didn't make it to work before it started raining. I didn't even make it out of the house, and my coat is only shower proof, so I'm already soaking wet through. And I don't know if you can hear me because it's raining that hard, but this is not a good start to the day. Kidding me, because I've literally just closed the gates behind myself and it is now only drizzling. So literally it rained heavily for the time it took me to get out of the house, and now that I'm safely in my car, the rain has magically gone. If these end up looking anything like they're supposed to, I will be shooketh to my very core. Well, I was right about them looking atrocious. This is what they're supposed to look like. And this is what I've made.
It's turned into one of them channels.
What channels?
The South Korean food ASMR channels.
It's not a mukbang. Until you started talking, it was going to be part of a montage. Hey guys, so we are getting on in time a little bit now. It is going on for 7:30. I have spent my evening doing my tax return, so I'm not going to the gym tonight because that was the paperwork that I said I needed to do last night that I was avoiding doing. It was my tax return and it's not due until January, but as you guys may know, Curtis and I are looking at buying a house, and obviously we need a mortgage. Mortgage comes from your income, and I get extra additional income that's not from employment, and to be able to count that towards my mortgage I had to do my tax return. So I have spent my evening doing my account, which was boring, and now I owe the tax people a whole lot of money because I owe them my tax amount from last year, but you know, we'll worry about that later. The tax returns are done, which is great. I'm happy about that. It is something that I've been meaning to do all week and all last week, and I just haven't gotten around to it, so at least now it's finally done. So earlier, as you saw, I did bake cookies, and the reason for that is that there was a food challenge for the reading rush. I haven't been doing the reading rush challenges, as you probably noticed, but because of that challenge there were a lot of people baking, and then there's also been people baking cookies who weren't even doing that challenge. And I know I've been watching Lexi from Alexandra Rosalind. She's just been baking and making food all week, and the food that she makes looks amazing, and I was like, you know what, I want to bake cookies. So I went to Tesco after work and I bought a cheap pack mix and I made the cookies that I showed you earlier. They're okay. I mean, they're not as delightful as I wanted them to be, but they're okay. I just couldn't be bothered baking from scratch. I can bake better than I can cook probably, because I find baking more exciting. So I made those, did my tax return, and now I'm finally going to settle down to read. So as I showed you this morning, I'm reading Club Dead by Charlaine Harris. I'm on page 168 of 274 of this. My aim is still to finish this today because I'm not going to the gym and because I've done my tax returns. I have no plans for the rest of the evening apart from reading and editing, so getting this done shouldn't be too much of a problem. I am enjoying this so far. I don't think I'm enjoying it as much as I enjoyed the second book though, which is interesting because people do say that the series does get better from this point. The one thing that I do like about this is that Bill isn't in it. I think he was in the first chapter and he hasn't been in it since. And then there's also a guy in it called Alcy. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's spelt Alcide, but when he was introduced, I think it was mentioned that it was pronounced Alcy. So he's a pretty cool guy. I like him. Eric's around. I really like Eric. There were some people who mentioned Alcy actually and how much they liked him in my comics. They're like, oh, the series gets much better when this guy's introduced. And I definitely like him a lot more than Bill. I'm such a Bill hater. I really don't like Bill. And then I think from book 4 onwards, we get a lot more of Eric, which is essentially, well, I'm sticking with this series because I find it to be a good palette cleanser. I don't like absolutely love the series, but I can't deny that they are quick reads and that they're really fun. But one thing that I'm really looking forward to getting to in this series is the books where Eric is the main love interest. I haven't seen the show True Blood either, so I don't know anything about the plot and where the plot goes. I know that they are very different, but I think all of the love interests are in the show that are in the books. And I know that Eric is played by Alexander Skarsgård, so, you know, I'm only human. I'm only human. I did finish up those candles that I made yesterday and just added the finishing touches to them. So I do have orders that I can pack up, which I may do a little bit later on. But I think what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm on page 168. So I'm going to get past the 200 mark and then I may take a break from reading. I think I'll move on to doing something else. I'll probably start importing the footage. At this point, it is Friday night. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I don't work on weekends. So I don't have as much pressure to get the vlog edited in a reasonable time frame, but I will start inputting the footage at some point so I can do some editing, maybe do some candle stuff. But my main goal for the day is to finish this and also obviously to get this vlog done. So I'm gonna go do some reading. I will check in with you at some point. My Friday night now is like going to be completely uneventful, so I'm not sure what I'll have to show you, but I'm sure I will find something interesting to spice this vlog up a little bit. So I just looked it up because obviously the True Blood TV show is based on these books, and the first thing I looked up was how to pronounce the name that I couldn't pronounce, and I believe it's Alcide, not Alcy as I was saying. And as well as that, I looked up who plays him because I didn't know previous to starting this book that there would be another love interest introduced. I just thought it was Bill and Eric, but then I found out that Alcide is played by Joe Manganiello? Is that how you say his name? And I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry, Alexander Skarsgård, but I may have to switch sides because Joe Manganiello, help. That guy, Joe is hot. I've seen Joe in other things, although I don't remember what they were. And I can confirm that he is one hot guy. And I think I like him better than Alexander Skarsgård. I should be reading, but I'm watching Stranger Things instead. So instead of reading, I watched 2 episodes of Stranger Things. So it is now 10 PM and I am on page 192 of Club Dead. But you know, I'm determined. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. So I'm going to start importing this footage because I haven't started editing the vlog either. And then I'm gonna finish this damn book. And this vlog will run until I finish this damn book. I don't care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if the sun has risen. It's day 5 until I finish this book. Hey guys, so we are past midnight now. We are on 12:08 AM. I still haven't finished Club Dead. I'm on page 228, so I have 46 pages left. I'm still reading this before I wrap up this vlog. Everything in the vlog is edited up to this point, so at least all of that is done. And I've been doing my usual read a chapter, edit for a bit kind of thing. I'm getting very, very tired now, so I'm gonna finish this before I go to sleep. But I wanted to come and do my small booktuber recommendation of the day before I get really, really, really tired, because what I plan on doing is filming this, editing this, finishing this, and then pretty much just wrapping up, so with some very quick thoughts on the editing and exporting. So we'll do my small booktuber shout out now before I, but look at my eyes. Wow, Wow. So today's small booktuber shout out is for a woman who is sassy and brilliant, and that is Joshana from Joshana C. The main thing that I love about Joshana, like my favourite thing about her, is that she doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks. She will tell you exactly what is on her mind. She's not going to like be nice about a book if she doesn't like it, and she's also very unapologetic. So if she likes a book that everybody else thinks is trash, she literally just does not care, which is an attitude that I very much appreciate because she's honest, you know. She is an honest booktuber. She does make a great variety of content. She does like all of the usual booktube stuff, so you're gonna get your staples in there. She also does, I think, 30-second or 1 minute long monthly vlogs. I know she mentioned, I think it was the beginning of the year, she said she wasn't very good at vlogging and she didn't really want to vlog, so she does like snapshots of like certain time periods, which is really interesting because it's a new take on the vlog format. As you guys will know, during the reading rush there are so many vlogs of varying lengths, but a lot of them are really long. And I love that Joshana just takes like these little snapshots of her days and edits them into like these really short vlogs. She also has a unique rating system, which is interesting because I think we've all wondered from time to time why Goodreads is so restricted to a 5-star rating system. And then she also rates books in Pushina cons as well. She just has a great character and I love her personality and her attitude. She's just sassy and she's straight talking, and that is personally what I look for in a person and in a friend. So Joshana is my small booktuber recommendation for the day, and I would of course appreciate it if you would go and check her out and give her some love. Okay, so I was just about to start wrapping up the vlog and then I realized we're not doing that today. So I'm gonna go and hopefully, well, I don't think I should be checking in with you before I finish this. So I'm gonna go finish this and then I will be back to briefly give you my thoughts. Okay guys, it's 1:20 AM, but I finished Club Dead, so that is the challenge to read a book with a non-human main character completed. Finally, I'm so excited to go to sleep. I gave this 3 stars. It's not my favourite in the series. I think I prefer the second book, but I didn't dislike it as much as the second one. There are aspects of this series that I don't like. There was a relatively unchallenged rape scene in here, which I'm not about, but Suki, while still radiating some serious dumb bitch energy, seems to be getting a little wiser in the man department, and that's exciting because, like I've said many times, I don't like Bill. So that is another book down. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog and I will see you in the morning. Only 2 days left, guys. Only 2 days left of the reading rush. We've got this. We can do this. Bye.
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you'll go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.